What are we doing today? Well, first off, we're switching it up because it's a miracle. Number one, that this is clean. Number two, I'm wearing pants. Yeah, I think it's going to snow out. So I moved the camera to this side. I don't know why. I'm hoping because I'm left-handed it helps you see more. Maybe I'll have to get used to this. I'm used to having it over my shoulder and it's like literally right in the way. So, this is an Amiga 1000 keyboard, and this is a punch tool. And I need to clean it because the the X, I believe, and the right shift key and number 9 are just dirty. I wiped it down. It looks pretty good. So, I'm going to do the next best thing and get crap out of the way. Put the old dusty crusty mat up and take the screws out. Oh yeah. So your traditional 30-something-year-old keyboard, it's gonna be crusty. Crusty. Yep. At least the springs are still there to hold in the clicky clack thing. There's your RJ11 looking keyboard connector. We have the little tiny screws that cover the metal shielding, and the whole keyboard assembly should just pop right out. You can slide that up, and then we can bathe these things. Yay. Now I gotta take the 5 on the front and the 40,000 on the back. Alright, first impressions. Can you tell me if something has spilled on this keyboard? There's fingerprints in here too. Remember what I told you about when you touch the metal? So we're going to get the old IPA. I did have Windex, but I don't know where I put it. So we'll just use IPA. Now IPA is not a cleaner, but it is a defunkifier. And be careful because this metal, just a tad sharp, and you will cut yourself. And then you'll have blood all over here. It won't be fun. I'll probably cut myself. That does make it universally cloudy. So that did absolutely nothing. But it smells a lot better. Oh, forgot the bottom. We'll just pour that there. And soak her on up. Oh, something green fell in there. Oh yeah. That's what that is. Yep. Some dried up food or something right here. Yep. I'll just flick it on myself. Spill. Gotta wipe it down too. Yep. What is that? I don't know. Alright, so clearly we have some funkage. Overall it looks really good. I don't know if this is just... What is this? Is this just flux or is this some nasties? I don't know. Kind of crusty. Just like that, it reminds me I had to clean my ears. No broken traces, because if you blow a trace on this, you better fix it because that's all she wrote. There is no replacement for these. Alright, take a look at your photo when you're done. So you know if you can clearly see what's going on. Where's my key? Oh, that just pops right out. Gross. Gross. Please keep in mind there's 2 springs on the bottom of the space bar. They're really fragile copper, so they're going up here in the pretty pile, and oh my god. Great. God, this is just disgusting. My wife's toothbrush, I'll use that. So, get your spouse's toothbrush. You don't even have to wet it. We're just gonna brush it right in the garbage can here. Get the chunks out. And your best bet is don't tell her you used your toothbrush. Just put it back. Alright, so when you return this, just don't say nothing. Give it the old knockoff here and she'll never know. There's more hair. Where in the hell is this coming from? Alright, we're busting out the canned air. Now I could toss deoxit down these. I guess I could have the Amiga running and just start hitting keys and see if I get it back. This is rust. This is really just rust. Alright, so I'm going to take some IPA around this funk and we're going to see what happens to it. Alright, so I'm going to clean this area and this is actually rust. So something was spilled on here and literally just never cleaned. Did you guys, have you done the food booger removal on your keyboard in a while? Right now, just grab your own keyboard and go like this. Just watch how many toppings fall out of it. You'd be surprised. You can be the cleanest person in the world. Your keyboard is going to be nasty. And my keyboard's white. It's hard to keep that sucker clean. I try. Not a lot. But seeing this makes me want to do it. So this is Deoxit D5 Gold Series. Remove oxidation, improves connections, seals and protects surfaces, flushing action, safe on plastic. Now it has an old speedometer valve. What I mean speedometer valve is you can adjust the spray from light, medium to give her the onions. We're going to turn this on low and I'm just going to give a little bit of just a tickle to the switches. And you can give them a touch. You can even spray it right in there. Caps lock lights up. So we're not there yet because the contact is gone. It's a 1084 or 1080 Amiga monitor. The one that came with it. Nice and bright, isn't it? So don't have a Z, have an X, have a C, don't have a V. Everything else was good. Yeah, all these were great. They're all lubed up. These are function keys. Nope, 9 still doesn't work. 87 on the number pad. Red Amiga is working, so I'm doing my commands, ASCII commands. Or is that control? In the old days, if this didn't work, you know what we'd do? We'd throw it away and give you a new one. We didn't take them apart and desolder a switch. We had thousands of these. But here we are, 36 years later, taking apart keyboards you can't get anymore. When's the last time you took a PC keyboard apart to do anything with it? You don't. And I'm going to desolder the number 9 here and pull it off and see what we can get. I would have to desolder every switch in order to get this plate off because the switches go in, they're soldered through. Each one has 2 posts and pause, rewind, repeat, controller chips, the whole 9 up here. The ground strap, and then you can remove the metal to repaint it. And that's not going to happen. She's functional. I'll just pretend, or I'll just do some really good taping and then just spray it. Don't know. Got to do something about the rust. That's the part that's just, yep, just getting me. Fella just went on the old eBay there. $12.60 a pop. It's a Mutsumi Type 2 mechanical switch. Tactile standard mechanical Type 2 switch. So I went on the old eBay, looking around, find plenty of tactile mechanical switches. They're just the standard new style keyboard plus. They don't have the you know, up and down looking thing that the Commodore needs because we have a square post. Yeah, a square post insert. So I found the fellow. He's got a Z, he's got a C, but he doesn't have a number 9. Wouldn't matter because I only need the switches. Since I'm poor, I can't afford the $400 Heiko FR301 So I have the GI Geology, just as good, might last half as long. So here we go. Now I should, nope, worked good. Put solder on, but if you just, there you go. Now this should come right out. Now it is a little crusty, so I'm going to have to take the helper, which is my screwdriver, and just kind of, there we go. So, here, can you see that? Here we go. That's a mechanical switch, and there's really nothing underneath but the pathway. And we'll just go like that. And we're going to, these are takeable, you can take these apart. But, you know, I know I'm going to break it. I know I'm going to break it. Carefully so I don't damage the spring. Okay. Inside we have a spring on a little tiny thing right there. That's a spring going straight across. That's going to fire out somewhere. We have the cap. We have, I guess, the spring for the clicky thing right there. And that's all. We throw that out. This depresses that, which bridges two circuits, which bridges these together. That's it. And it rotates around on a cam and comes back up. Very simple. So this guy is your circuit. When these two are clicked together, when you depress that key, it bridges this point and this point as one, causing the key to be registered. This just clips right on the end here. Yep. 1 second. Oh, dang it. Alright, so if I can get my pickles in here and get this little spring back over the end here. Nope. Not gonna happen. Like clips right over the top here. Alright. So there is the spring inside. The key is going to go on next. Actually, the key will go in the cap. Works. Alright. Bingo. Alright. Well, how am I going to test this? I could just simply do a continuity test, which is what I'll do. We'll put this in the beep beep mode. Can it be repaired? I don't know, but I don't feel like doing it right now because I'm hungry. Be back in a bit. The two pegs have to make contact. What happens is this thing sits over top, like so. I'll put it on so you can see how it works. Now you can see this butterfly looking thing, when the key is depressed, it presses on these two, causing a click, and it makes contact. But the point at where it makes contact is literally right here. There is nothing to make contact to because it all ate off. So I'm going to try something stupid to save $13 in a week. And that is to just throw a bunch of solder on this and see if I can make this unhappy area happy again, and then we'll test the switch again. So that's your lesson today in keyboard rebuilding. Other than that, this is just a plastic case that all this crap sits in, and you have a spring inside 2 points on the keycap that actually does the depression against this, causing this to bump into those 2 points. And that's the click you get, is this thing going click, touching this, that's ate up. And that's that. I'm going to use one of my wife's Revlon things here and just kind of see if I can shine it up. Now you can see it looks a lot better. Will this work? I don't know. But this area over here is now making contact with the leg, where before it was so oxidized. You can see the gold there now. Ooh. Is I can test the old continuity with just this and bridge the points myself. just to see, yep, just get your wires right in the way. So normally if I touch it, get these 2 points, it wouldn't. If I touch this, it will. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this copper piece again, put it on top of this thing. That is on digital zoom. Holy crap. Now what happens is this. There are a dot right here and a dot right there that I'm going to try and show you by picking this up ever so carefully and tilting it. See those points? The yelling upstairs is my 13-year-old and my wife arguing over me getting her Burger King, and I didn't. And then this is the point it needs to touch that it's not touching. Touching this one, not touching this one. So I put the little thing on and I'm pretending I'm a key clicker. Whoops, shoot. Did I just get it and I dropped it all? What a pain in the butt, man. I have nothing. If I press. Hot dog. Did I fix it? With a fingernail file? Lock her down. If your spring pops back up, you're good to go. Now you gotta test the continuity. If I did it right, this will beep when I depress a key, like the other ones. And if so, I have to do this 2 more times. But it would be nice if I had 3 hands, because it's hard to touch 2 points and nothing. So it didn't work. My order is in, $35.78. I got 4 of them. I'm going to have the same luck, and this sucker is just crusty. It's crusty, rusty, and yucky. Yeah, these should pass continuity. All the other ones do. I tested them, except for, of course, the V, and the Z, and this one, which is number 9. So I need 3. I ordered 4. Oh my god, it worked. It's working. Look at that. Well, that's how it works. I buy them and they're fixed. So we're going to heat up the old solder station here. I'm in my PJs again. Had to run to Burger King for the kid. Had to have Burger King tonight. And we're going to put this switch back in. Here's some solder. Light core rosin. Yep, it was just here. Just kind of zap it in. Where is it? 1, 2. Alright, that's 1 fixed. Why don't we continue and just keep on keeping on? 1. And let the tool do the work. Don't go jamming it around. Let it melt the solder before you go and do that. Oh god. Ooh, this has rust around it. Not gonna bore you with the disassembly of the keycap. I think I kind of, sort of, might know how to do it a little bit better. Got the one working. Just kind of give it a shine. Now this one is in far superior shape. Whoops, where'd it go? Well, dog turds. If I am able to fix all these, that's just gonna be great. There we go. That's 2. And, you know, your desk is an utter freaking nightmare. Just give her a touch. 1. Hold up, buddy. Fill up there. There you go. 2. And we'll test continuity again. Yay! 2 for 2. It's a clone of the FR301 Heiko, which is a freaking the best soldering iron debrader sucker thing, vacuum doohicular. But this uses all the same parts. It's just a Chinese motor and this little metallic wanna be cool sticker. Other than that, it's got a dial temperature gauge. It goes up to 450 degrees Celsius, and you can see it's just about ready when it starts flickering, and then it's just about ready. And it heats up really quick. Let the tool do the work. And then one more. Boom. Your hole is clean, sir. There. That goes up here. Put on the Goober 400. Stick this in the side and pull down. Wrong tool. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, so removing the key carefully. Clean. Removing the metal thing, and that is the issue. And it's full of mud again. So we'll just do like that. Find a Q-tip that's sort of clean and just run it around in there. Well, I guess when these get full of gunk, I mean, what are you going to do? This one is surprisingly very clean. So we're just going to use the IPA on it. Oh, pop off that spring. What I found is, from doing these bend forward. If you bend these up a little bit, they make better contact. And that rejuvenates the spring part, I guess. Don't really know. So here's switch number 3. Can go in either hole. We're going to flip the hole here. Just let her do her thing. And you can see here that I have bent the legs of this sucker out. So when the key comes down, it will depress further and really smash that sucker. So we're this, learning new, this center plastic piece here pushes in, causing tension on a copper bar to bridge both points. Just gonna get it all wet in there with IPA and just touch down on this. Alright, so my theory is correct. What'd you do today? I rebuilt keyboard switches. I am a stupid. After I bought them. But you know what? You don't know if you're getting good ones, so we'll see. Alright, so I got it. Listen. What happens is you have to bend the legs of the spring on the bottom only out. So the center of that little dot right here, I don't even know if you're going to be able to see this, but there's a little dot in the center of this legs. And if the legs are straight, they only go like this. Well, you have to bend them out so it kind of pivots and pushes that depression point in. It's a real pain in the butt. Over the 50,000 years from this thing being on, so I just fixed 3 switches that I just bought. But you know what? Whatever. That's fine. Oh my god. 3 for 3. On a plus note, it doesn't matter what's under here on the whatever this board is made of, fiberglassy crap. Because each key is individual. So we're going to grab this and just lick the solder, because where is it? Where'd you go there? There we go. Just give us a touch. Some fresh rosin core solder. So I don't have to add flux. It's got its own in there. Come on, Kickstart. Okay, so that's Kickstart 3.1, 3.1. Dyslexia is 3.1, but 1.3. I didn't have a 9, so we're going to go 9. Yay. Didn't have a Z, got a Z. Didn't have an X, got an X. Or a V. Here it was, V. So we're all fixed. And I bought 3 keycaps for nothing, because I thought I couldn't fix it. I'm going to take all that apart. We're going to wash this thoroughly. Some soap and water. They don't need to be retrobraided. They're just crusty. You saw what it looked like. And if it's any what this looks like, I'm going to continue to clean this board up better. So that's how you repair keyboard Mutsumi Type 2 switches, apparently, on an Amiga 1000 when you're crusty. And learning experience for me. I haven't done one of these key types before. Usually it's just membranes and the depression type with the charcoal-y crap on there. So, and also to fix it, you have to buy replacement parts and then fix it. So then you have replacement parts, and then you end up with shelves of stuff. So anyway, that is all I have for now. Thank you for watching, and I learned something, and I hope you learned something.